tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC featherweight champion, TJ Dillashaw! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Edson Jr. Barbosa!
Ready to fight? Ready.
Oh, well, this year, Etihad Arena in Abu Dhabi is quickly becoming an established spot here on the UFC event calendar. We are back and feeling all of that energy and then some here tonight.
I mean, it's beautiful. I remember taking a tour before it was ready. Dana and I went on a tour of Etihad Arena, and it was everything that they promised. Beautiful venue, and they've had some tremendous fights. And for an event and for an arena that's been in existence for not long, big moments have already happened. Habib retiring to Islam Makhachev becoming the champion. This is starting to become a historic place for mixed martial arts fights.
You're right, it has been a special week as usual leading up to a big UFC pay-per-view. Now the fighters need to stop focusing on the visuals and focus on the tasks at hand. All right, so 1 minute into the fight, we've got a full-on brawl here, DC. It's great for the fans, not necessarily for the gas tank if this thing goes much longer.
Not great for the gas tank and not good for the old noggin. You can't take so many upside the head. Somebody's going to sleep.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Oh, big left hook there.
Another punch to the head. He's got some hands, man.
All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes. Huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight. Oh, nice right hand. That one was going to end the fight.
Yep. Under 2 minutes to go in a back-and-forth first round here.
Oh, flying knee gets to the target. Beautiful flying knee to the head.
Straight right is there. Straight right hand, no good. Back and forth we go. So we pull up the numbers for you here. How about this, DC? 34 total strikes have now landed for TJ Dillashaw. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Doing a real nice job with these leg kicks, trying to slow his opponent down and largely succeeding. Wild swing there. Oh, he's got a big knee to the body. We'll see if he can follow up. What a round! All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. All right, they attend to the fighter on the stool. And I guess if you are going to be cut open, cheek ain't a bad place for it.
Yeah, it's the best spot, right? You never want to...
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished. He went high on that one. Left hook!
He's got good leg kicks. There it is. Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand, just out of range. Well, he might be working towards an attritive knockout here tonight as he continues to pepper that body. Look at those numbers, bottom of your screen. That has been the most significant stat in this fight. The body strikes landed for this young man, working here towards the best performance of his UFC career. All right, right, so Dillashaw's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. Oh, he gets tagged there. Nice combination to the head. Just over 3 minutes to go. Oh, really using his reach advantage as he landed the jab there. Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round 2. Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there by Dillashaw. Well, you can see his leg is hurt here, starting to limp a little bit. I think Magomed Ankalaev is the guy we point to for exuding all of that toughness when he absorbed those leg kicks, but don't want to take too many more of those.
But like Magomed, you want to try to get takedowns. You cannot be on your feet limping and turning away from strikes. You got to try and change something.
So wisely, he continues to attack that area that is cut wide open. When you were fighting, was that something you... Able to get back to his feet yet again. Oh, but not a good look for the judges here. Look how wobbly he is. Dillashaw's... That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take... Wow, both of them are landing massive shots. Big right hand.
Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. Oh, big left. All right, so he lands again just like we saw in the last round, realizing a lot of success with his Muay Thai game team.
You know, why change it? It's working, and it's working from the very start of the fight. The moment this fight started, you saw the advantage that we predicted was...
All right, so a huge round for him there. Nearly had him out of there with the...
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them just really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing,
there, he could be in trouble.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. He doesn't know if he's in the octagon or at his mama's house for Thanksgiving. Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. Knock him out. The fight's done.
Well, he's... Oh, continuing to attack the head as that body punch lands. Oh, the opponent hurt bad. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. So how about that as he pounds him out for the TKO? Prioritized the finish tonight. Absolutely gets it with style points. A huge, huge result here in this arena tonight.
It's always fun to see an athlete tell you what they're going to do, and then they do it. This guy told us he was going to get a finish, and that's exactly what he did. Him and his team are going to have a fantastic time tonight celebrating. They should all be very proud.
All right, let's get it inside to Bruce Buffer. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 41 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by TKO, TJ Dillashaw.
Well, you can't have a conversation about the greatest bantamweights of all time without... Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, he is the former UFC welterweight champion of the world and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, Ruthless Robbie Lawler. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC welterweight champion, Tyron, the Chosen One, Woodley.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go. 2 former UFC welterweight champions as round 1 gets underway. Robbie Lawler versus Tyron Woodley. Lawler still getting it done, man. 20 years now as a pro in MMA.
Robbie Lawler is one of the toughest, most durable, most skilled guys the UFC has ever seen. And he continues to show that every time he steps foot in the octagon.
Well, don't want to read too much into this singular moment, but a nice job by the boxer to defend the first takedown attempt by the wrestler.
Well, the wrestler told everyone that would listen that this was going to be easy. He was going to be able to put him down and put him down at will. The boxer was able to defend. Let's see now how the wrestler pivots and see if he can build a game plan that still allows for him to get a win.
All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. You got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Oh, nice job by Robbie Lawler, training now at Hard Knocks 365. Henry Hooft has tried to simplify his striking a little bit. Tommy Barzini on the wrestling side. Don't close the book on Lawler making another run to championship contention.
Nice payback right hand, my goodness.
Under 3 minutes now to go in what has been a very fast-paced opening round here. Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover, and it's almost like he let him off the hook.
Kind of let him off the hook. He needed to really put his foot on the gas to try to find that finish. Got tagged time. Nice combo up top.
All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up. Oh, man, look at that. Picture perfect. Got to the leg, got to his position, got another beautiful takedown.
Oh, tense moment here. That arm triangle's tight. Oh, might get the win here by finish.
These guys are working.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, and the submission defense wins this transition.
Making all these shots count.
Good kick.
Oh, big diving punch lands up top. Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. So right now it's starting to show.
Elbow strike there by Lawler. Final seconds of round 1. Round 2 is next. All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up. So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him. He will have to go back to this again. He will have to get back to this action if he wants to get the desired finish.
All right, round 2 is now here, folks. Tyron Woodley and the one, the only, ruthless Robbie Lawler. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a bar fight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times where they came.
Back to the feet. Big right hand there.
take a step back. What a phenomenal fight. Beautiful reversal on the ground.
Woodley gets back up. Circling to his right. Oh!
He's got to try to finish here.
Both fighters throwing heat now.
Man, what a fight.
Well, it looks like Woodley's doing a nice job there. You saw him raise the guard to block that offering from the opponent. Don't want to sustain any more damage on that cut that has already been opened up. Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both he's on wobbly legs now. And how much more can he take? Back to his feet. We have crossed the midpoint of this one. Man, as he landed a high volume of strikes here in round 2, definitely picking up the pace after round 1. So he got the message from the corner, and now he is taking control of this second round. Well, there's a swing and a miss. His cardio is real. Yeah, it was only a matter of time. You see the referee pausing the action here. They're going to call in the doctor to look at this cut. Might be the beginning of the end here.
I mean, blood all over his face. He's been beat up, battered and bruised. He still wants to fight.
Yeah. Doctor talking to the referee, and as if to say, I've seen worse. Fight's gonna continue, the fans love it.
This dude chose violence when he showed up to work today.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so the ringside physician has made his way back to his seat. The referee gets the action back. Shot there, DC. I'm not sure how he stayed upright.
I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, to stay standing shows.
That's a lot of blood, man. I think I can smell the B-positive blood type from here.
Yeah, he's bleeding quite a bit right now.
Robbie Lawler with one of the greatest knockouts you will see.
Holy smokes.
Our tale of the tape for this much-anticipated middleweight encounter. Here once more is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC light heavyweight champion, Vitor Belfort. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Chael Sonnen.
Ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Well, there is always an electricity when Chael Sonnen is set to grace this octagon, and he's been at this a long time. He made his pro debut 1 month after he turned 20, so don't expect the atmosphere or the stakes to phase him here tonight. His focus, getting in on his opponent's legs early and often. Oh, that's a good strike there by Sonnen. And there's a takedown attempt. All right, early round action here, and the kickboxer's not going to win the fight by stuffing 1 takedown, but so far so good as far as his takedown defense is concerned.
It's a great start, right? Because it's something to build off of. He has to truly understand he cannot be content with only stopping 1. He's got to recognize that he's got to stop multiple over the course of this fight. Oh my goodness, what a kick!
Nice. Nicely done. Rips the body there. Shot there, he's lucky his head's still attached to his body.
The last time I saw an uppercut like that, it was Overeem versus Ngannou, and you know they still haven't found Alistair Overeem's head.
Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish him.
He rocked him, He hurt him bad. He couldn't find that one shot to close the door. Could not shut the lights off. And now, he's tasked with trying to find that shot again.
Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively. He's done a fantastic job of following the game. Oh, still hurt. Look at that. He can't even stand.
Blocks that kick to the body. The biggest shoot of the fight thus far. How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon.
Oh, big left hook there. Well, MMA is a constant exercise in risk mitigation, right? But it would seem to me that if he really goes for it offensively, he can get quick level change.
Oh, he went single, rotates the line, and throws it way through the air. What a massive takedown.
Looks as though he will let his opponent stand back up. Yes. Huge shots being landed on both sides.
And you hear the crowd react every time they come together because they understand the power that these guys are striking with.
Oh, uppercut lands. Oh, he gets the takedown late in the round here, DC. That could be pretty useful when it comes to the scorecards, potentially.
Very useful when it comes to the scorecards, but also a testament to his conditioning and his cardio to still be throwing takedown attempts at the end of rounds instead of when he's fresh.
All right, heading back to the corner, and Belfort's bleeding from the forehead there a little bit. It doesn't appear to be too bad. The focus for the cut man, though, to make sure that he can stop the bleeding and not allow the blood to get into the eyes. All right, so that's the end of the round. A lot of highlights from which to choose, but his success in that round certainly rooted in his offensive takedown game.
And that's what he does, right? He's a grinder. He's the type of guy that wants to get a hold of you, drag you to the floor. It doesn't bother him that much.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 is underway.
Nice block. Punch went nowhere.
Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there. Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. Right hook attempt. That's a miss. Chael's got a nasty bruise starting to appear on that left side. We'll keep an eye on it. Could pay dividends later. Looking to land the leg kick now.
Nice block.
Beautiful technique to land the overhand.
Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing.
Oh, you gotta love the leg kicks, and there it is. Oh, he connects with another uppercut. He's landed a few big ones so far here. Back to his feet.
Oh, nice level change.
We passed the midpoint here of the fight. All right, well, he's got him softened up here. Back mount now. Excellent pressure here from top position by Belfort. Oh, big shots from the top.
Oh my goodness, I think he might have it.
Oh, wow, he got out and knocked him.
What a beautiful display of submission defense, not panicking whenever he was beat so greatly by that rear naked choke.
Chael Sonnen gets back up again. Nicely done. All right, so the uppercuts have been a big part of the storyline in this one, but the setups have really been key for him. He's not telegraphing that strike, and the opponent hasn't been able to adjust.
He has not been able to see them. It's a very tricky punch, especially in the way that he throws it. He throws it at a time when you expect so many different strikes, but it's because he has such a vast knowledge of just finding that strike.
30 seconds to go in round 2. And that one certainly found the target. 15 seconds remain in the round.
You're right.
All right, there's the horn. What a round it was, DC, and of course the seminal moment. All right, so there's the end of the round.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Third round underway. Oh, that kick is good by Chael.
Beautiful leg kick lands.
Back to the well with the uppercut. Now it's true.
That is, oh man, this dude is good.
Well, you take a look at the numbers bottom of your screen, and this uppercut has just been deadly here tonight. He might have a UFC record before this fight is said and done. Just out of range with that left hook. Oh, a huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it, to go and end the fight. Oh! Tries to take out the leg. Beautiful leg kick lands.
3 minutes now to go in the fight. Got to start looking for the finish here. Oh, heavy shots continue to rain down.
Oh, he puts his knee on belly.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Vitor Belfort.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Chael Sonnen again. Oh, big shots raining down. Vitor Belfort has done it again! So what a moment in this man's career. A huge finish in front of a capacity crowd. After party's gonna be on fire. How about it?
I mean, I'm just sitting here stunned because to watch a young athlete have a performance like this was really amazing. The finishing instincts, his ability to close the show, it was next level. It was amazing, John.
We send it inside the octagon once more. Bruce Buff.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 19 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by TKO, Vitor the Phenom Belfort.
Well, what a win for that young man tonight by TKO. now our tail of the tape for this heavyweight fight. All right, now for the introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, Quinton Rampage Jackson! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC heavyweight champion, D.K.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, early round action here featuring the consensus greatest UFC heavyweight of all time, the former champion Stipe Miocic, and it's always interesting to see which version he presents. There was a time when he was competing at 255 pounds. We have seen a much leaner Stipe of late, and he just believes in terms of his speed and his footwork and his boxing, this is where his body and his game is at its best.
Nice job defensively. He blocked that punch. Beautiful little hook. When he gets close and he throws, he lands.
All right, early action here in the heavyweight division, and there's Stipe Miocic.
Oh. There it is again. Look at that.
Oh, he gets back up. The question is for how long?
Oh, my goodness.
Just out of range with the big right hand. Jackson's eye starting to swell now. Finds a home for that left hook. They're certainly getting after it early. Oh! Huge left! Big right hand. Oh, big shots here. Nice counter left there.
They're going at it here. Huge shots landing on both sides. Oh, my goodness.
Big right hand lands.
Oh, that's big.
Big left hand there inside. I mean, you gotta be kidding me with that knockout. If that is not the #1 play on SportsCenter tonight. Here he is, Sweden's best, the former 2-time UFC light heavyweight title challenger, Alexander Gustafsson. Certainly a guy who gave you a fight in Houston back in the day. That was the fight of the night in UFC 192, and I know taught you a lot about yourself as a fighter.
Yes, I learned a lot of lessons in that fight against Gustafsson. But you look at Alexander, and people want to question whether or not he has the durability, the toughness to overcome insurmountable odds. Trust me, he does. He has fantastic footwork, underrated wrestling, in very, very good boxing. A very smart guy who trains out of the All-Stars Academy out in Sweden, has great coaching, and it shows every time he steps foot in the octagon.
Yeah, he hinted at retirement a few years ago, but his head and his heart seem to be in the right place. Alexander Gustafsson looking to prove a point here tonight. The mauler Alexander Gustafsson, always ready to engage. We'll see how he handles this challenge tonight. So here he is the former UFC middleweight champion, Anderson Silva. The pro record doesn't look like it did a few years ago, DC, but most people still inject the name Anderson Silva into the discussion of the greatest MMA fighters of all time.
It's because Anderson is doing us a favor every time he steps foot in the octagon. He could have walked away and protected the record, but the lure, the draw of fighting still is pulling at this fighter. And every time he walks in there, we're getting to witness greatness. You feel it when Anderson Silva walks up the steps. I remember staring across the octagon and going, holy cow, that's Anderson Silva. And he has that approach, he has that appeal to everyone that gets in front of him, not only in the octagon, but in life. One of the nicest guys you've ever met is Anderson Silva.
And a renewed focus on recovery and physical therapy has allowed the great Anderson Silva to compete deep into his 40s, DC. You ain't going to 45. There's no way.
45.
You're out. You're going to voice a video game.
I'm going to voice a video game. What a great idea.
Tail of the tape for this light heavyweight tilt. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Alexander the Mauler Gustafsson. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC middleweight champion and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, Anderson the Spider Silva!
Herb Dean, our third man in the octagon for this one.
Good.
So here we go with the start of round one. Anderson Silva didn't even go to a decision from 2004 to 2009. He has been a fast starter. Most of his UFC fights ending in round one or round two. We'll see how he approaches the early going here. Well, Silva's head kick attempt, that one is blocked. Oh, that's going to soften him up. Massive knee to the body.
Oh, high kick.
Massive left hand.
They're so evenly matched, and they're going tit for tat.
Oh, knee strike right to the midsection there. Gustafsson gets the double leg takedown. How good was that? Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice.
Big head kick lands.
Made another left. Oh, there it is, maybe the seminal blow, DC.
This might be the biggest shot of this.
Continues to sway with every huge shot being landed. Back and forth we go. Oh!
This is a great fight.
That's a big hook.
Oh, he's stuck bad. He's got to grab him. He's got to recover.
Body kick is blocked. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Under 2 minutes to go now in our opening round. Gustafsson's bleeding from the mouth, Daniel. Looks as though there's a cut on his lip. Thankfully, he's a lot tougher than I am. Oh, looked like he might have been in range, but misses with the kick. Offering up over the top. This fight's gonna be over.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay in court.
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. All right, the official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 2 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Anderson, the Spider, Silva!
So another win tacked on to the total of one of the most decorated champions in UFC history. Anderson Silva does it again and really thought he looked sharp tonight. You could tell early on in the fight. The future Hall of Famer, Anderson Silva, getting it done in a big way here tonight.